Now let's have a good look at this magnificent creature. The ostrich is a giant. A fully grown male can stand up to 9 feet tall. That's taller than the tallest basketball player, and weigh over 300 pounds. The fellas, or cocks, are the flashy ones, dressed in striking black feathers with brilliant white plumes on their wings and tail. The Sheilas, or hens, are a bit more understated, wearing a coat of soft brownish-gray feathers. This coloring helps them blend in with the sandy soil, which is super important when they're sitting on a nest full of precious eggs. It's a classic case of natural camouflage at its finest. But the real showstoppers are those legs. They are long, powerful, and built for one thing: speed. An ostrich can't fly, but who needs to fly when you can run like the wind? On those two massive legs, an ostrich can sprint at speeds up to 45 miles per hour, or 70 kilometers per hour. That's faster than any other bird on land. They can cover a massive 10 to 16 feet in a single stride. Each foot has only 2 toes, with one giant toe that looks like a hoof. This unique design helps them grip the ground and push off with incredible force. It's pure muscle and power, a perfect running machine. And you can't talk about an ostrich without mentioning its eyes. Crikey, they are enormous. An ostrich's eye is about 2 inches across, making it the largest eye of any land animal on Earth. In fact, its eye is bigger than its brain. These massive peepers give it phenomenal eyesight. Perched high on its long neck, they work like a watchtower, allowing the ostrich to spot predators like lions or cheetahs from a huge distance away. The long, beautiful eyelashes aren't just for looks either. They act like built-in sunglasses, protecting those precious eyes from dust and the harsh African sun. Even though they don't use their wings to fly, they are still incredibly important. Those big fluffy wings are used for balance when they are running at top speed, acting like rudders on a boat to help them turn and swerve without falling over. They also use them in amazing courtship dances to impress a mate, fanning them out to show off their beautiful feathers. And on a hot day, they'll lift their wings to let a cool breeze get to the bare skin underneath, helping them regulate their body temperature. Every part of the ostrich is a piece of brilliant natural engineering. What a marvel! Life on the African savanna is a tough gig, but ostriches have got it all figured out. They are social animals, usually living in groups called flocks, which can have anywhere from a handful to 50 birds. Living in a group is a brilliant strategy for survival. With so many pairs of giant eyes on the lookout, it's very difficult for a predator to sneak up on them. They often hang out with other grazing animals like zebras and antelope. This is a super smart move. The zebras have a great sense of smell and hearing, while the ostriches have that incredible eyesight. Together, they make a top-notch neighborhood watch team. When danger does approach, an ostrich's first instinct is to run. And why wouldn't it be, with those powerful legs? It can outpace most of its predators. But don't you believe for a second that these birds are defenseless. If they get cornered, they can be incredibly dangerous. An ostrich will use those mighty legs to deliver a forward kick with so much force it can seriously injure or even kill a lion. The large claw on its main toe is a formidable weapon. They are gentle giants for the most part, but they will not hesitate to protect themselves or their young. They are tough, resilient, and demand respect. The daily life of an ostrich is all about finding food, drinking water, and staying safe. They spend their days walking across the plains, using their long necks to reach down for plants, seeds, and insects. In a flock, there's a fascinating social structure. A dominant male and a dominant female called the main hen lead the group. When it comes to nesting, things get really interesting. The dominant male will scrape a simple nest in the ground, and the main hen will lay her eggs there. But other females in the flock will lay their eggs in the same nest too. This creates a massive communal nest with up to 60 eggs. Taking care of all those eggs is a team effort. The dominant female and male share the incubation duties. The hen, with her drab gray-brown feathers, sits on the nest during the day, blending in perfectly with the sandy earth. At night, the male, with his dark black feathers, takes over, becoming nearly invisible in the darkness. This clever system helps protect the eggs around the clock until the chicks hatch. It's a beautiful example of cooperation and shared responsibility in the animal kingdom. Absolutely brilliant. Now let's talk about what these big birds eat. Ostriches are omnivores, which means they'll eat both plants and animals, but they mostly prefer plants. Their diet consists of roots, seeds, leaves, flowers, and fruits. They are not picky eaters at all and will munch on whatever is available in their habitat. They will also gobble up insects, lizards, snakes, and other small critters they come across. This varied diet allows them to survive in the harsh, often dry conditions of the African savanna and desert where food can be scarce. They are opportunistic feeders, making the most of every meal they can find. To help them digest all this tough plant material, ostriches do something pretty amazing. They swallow small stones and pebbles. These stones, called gastroliths, go into a special muscular part of their stomach called the gizzard. As the gizzard churns, the stones grind up the tough food, helping to break it down so the bird can absorb all the nutrients. An adult ostrich might have over 2 pounds of stones in its gizzard at any one time. This is a clever adaptation that lets them eat things that other animals can't. They are also incredibly good at conserving water, getting most of what they need from the plants they eat, which allows them to go for long periods without drinking. Right, it's time to bust a massive myth. You've probably heard that ostriches bury their heads in the sand when they're scared. Let me tell you, that's a load of rubbish. It's one of the biggest misconceptions in the animal world. These birds are survivors. They wouldn't last 5 minutes if they did something that silly. This myth probably started because when an ostrich is tending to its nest, which is just a shallow hole in the ground, it uses its beak to turn the eggs. From a distance, it looks like its head has disappeared into the sand. But trust me, its eyes are wide open, keeping a sharp lookout for danger. So what do they really do when faced with a threat? As we've learned, their first and best defense is to use their incredible speed to run away. They are built for escape. If they can't run, they will lie down flat on the ground, stretching their long neck out in front of them. With their brownish-gray body for females or black body for males at night, they can look like a simple mound of earth or a shrub from a distance, helping them avoid detection. Burying their head? Never. They are far too clever for that. They're fighters and runners, not hiders. Ostriches are more than just amazing-looking birds. They play a really important role in their ecosystem. By eating plants and fruits, they help to disperse seeds. After they eat a fruit, they'll walk a long way before the seed passes through their digestive system and is deposited in a new spot, complete with a bit of natural fertilizer. This helps new plants grow in different areas, which keeps the grasslands healthy and diverse. They are nature's gardeners. They are also an important food source for top predators like lions, cheetahs, and hyenas, making them a crucial link in the African food web. For thousands of years, humans have had a deep connection with ostriches. Their beautiful feathers have been used for decoration and fashion by everyone from ancient Egyptian pharaohs to Parisian dancers. Ostrich leather is known for being soft but incredibly tough, used to make luxury goods like boots and bags. In many parts of the world, people also eat ostrich meat, which is a lean red meat, and their enormous eggs are a source of food, with one egg being equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. This has led to ostrich farming, where the birds are raised commercially, which can help reduce pressure on wild populations. Unfortunately, like so many beautiful animals, wild ostriches face threats. Loss of their natural habitat due to farming and human settlement is a major problem. In some areas, they have been hunted heavily for their feathers, meat, and skin, which has led to a decline in their numbers. The North African ostrich subspecies, for example, is critically endangered. The good news is that people are working to protect them. Conservation efforts are underway to protect their habitats, reintroduce them to areas where they've disappeared, and regulate hunting. Ostrich farming also plays a role by providing a sustainable source for ostrich products. The ostrich truly is a wonder of the natural world. It's a bird that challenges our expectations and shows us the incredible diversity of life on our planet. From its powerful run to its gentle care for its young, the ostrich is a story of survival, adaptation, and beauty. It reminds us that every creature has a special place and a vital role to play. By understanding and respecting these magnificent birds, we can help ensure that they continue to race across the African plains for generations to come. What an absolute legend. We've got to protect them.